it's your girl Vijaya back with another great cooking video for you today. It's been, to say the least, a really muggy week here in Toronto. Lots of rain, it's been overcast, lots of people are in poor moods, but I have a dish today that's going to lift your spirits and make you feel amazing. We are making DanDan noodles from Sichuan province of China today. It kind of sounds intimidating, but it is completely super easy. If I can do it, you can do it. It's a dish of layered noodles and a lovely peanutty, garlicky, gingery, spicy sauce that will leave you and your family going, oh my god, this is so good. I need to eat it every single day, because that's how I feel when I make it. So let's get started. These are the ingredients that we're going to be using today. So I have a little bit of garlic, about an inch of ginger that's been grated, Sichuan pepper. So we're making a dish from the Sichuan province, and Sichuan pepper is obviously from there, and it has this numbing effect. So it has this numbing effect on your tongue that sort of tingles your tongue. A little bit of peanut butter, some chili oil with a little bit of chili flakes in it. You can find this in the international aisle of your grocery store or Asian grocery stores. Black vinegar, rice wine vinegar, some soy sauce, and some sesame oil. So I'm just going to transfer all of these ingredients into my blender. You can do this in a blender or a food processor. Now, the great thing about this dish, I actually love the name. So you're probably wondering, who is DanDan? Is this some guy hanging out in Sichuan province or something? No, DanDan is not a man or a woman. It's not a name. Actually, the way that the dish came to be is that in that region, as folklore says, there used to be a man that would carry a pole, and that pole would have noodles on one side and this quote-unquote DanDan sauce on the other side. And, you know, the kids would see him, businessmen would see him and say, oh my god, like, you know, he has this pole on his shoulder and he's like working away, like noodles, sauce, mix it together and making it for all these people, and people would be like, there's the DanDan man, flag the DanDan man down. And I'm sure he was like, excuse me, no. I am the fabulous noodle maker, stop calling me the DanDan man. And the reason why they call him the DanDan man is because DanDan means pole, okay? So that's the origin of the name, kind of funny, right? Anyhow, so all of our ingredients are now in this blender, and you know, everything brings a very interesting dimension to this. So the sauce, you know, you have a little bit of saltiness from the soy sauce, from a little bit of sourness and tanginess from the vinegars, some earthy nuttiness from the sesame oil and peanuts, and like that freshness from the garlic and ginger. It's going to be absolutely delicious, and it's time to whiz it up. Sauce is done. It literally takes a minute, and this is what it looks like. So spectacularly creamy, and it's taken on this reddish hue. And at this point, all you have to do is take, let's say, a couple of tablespoons of this, ladle this over some rice noodles. So this dish is gluten-free, so I've used rice noodles that are made only with rice flour, gluten-free soy sauce, gluten-free black vinegar. So if you're gluten-free, this is great for you. And I've just cooked, I've soaked the rice noodles for about half an hour until they become nice and pliable, and then cook them for 30 seconds in boiling water, and then they're perfect. And then toss them in a little bit of sesame oil so that they don't stick together, okay? So we got the rice noodles, we got the DanDan sauce on top, and I have some hot chicken stock. Now, you know, if you have homemade chicken stock, great. If you don't, zhuzh it up with a little bit of ginger and smashed green onions like I did today. Okay, it's important that it's hot, and I'm just going to take my chopsticks and zhuzh this around a bit. I think it could benefit from a little more stock. Maybe not. Let's play around with it a little more. Do you like my chopstick skills? Oh my god. Chopstick skills, holler. Ooh. Because you want it to be kind of saucy and have a little bit of a broth, so I'm going to add a little more chicken stock. It's looking good. I have a little bit of soup action. Okay, and now it's time to garnish now that we've got the soup and the noodles going. So what I like to do is I like to get a little bit of bok choy because we all need some greens in our life. So I've just steamed them in the same chicken broth that I just put in here, as well as some shredded chicken, which I poached in that same chicken broth, so that's becoming multifunctional at this point. You're gonna love this recipe. So easy, I told you, right? Some scallion, or green onions. Scallions are just a fancy word for green onions. And some chopped peanuts. Oh my God. And last but not least, a little, like if you like it spicy, a little more chili oil. Oh my God, how good does that look? Right? It's a fully balanced meal, protein, noodles, sauce, time for Vijaya to eat. Yes, time for Vijaya to eat. Oh snap. Oh snap. This is really good. Sometimes I surprise myself, you guys. The peanut, sorry, I shouldn't be talking with my mouth full. The peanuts, they just sink through beautifully. Everything's so perfectly balanced. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this dish. This is gonna be my dinner, lunch, and breakfast for the next little while because I am obsessed. DanDan noodles, everyone. Try it at home. Let me know what you think. As always, like my video, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want me to cook for you, because this one was actually requested. This is a requested video on Instagram. Someone had seen a picture of a dish that I had made of DanDan noodles, and they're like, recipe please, recipe. And I'm like, okay, I'm working on it. So I did DanDan noodles today. I have a couple of more requests that are sort of pending still, but I'd like to hear from you guys. So let me know what you'd like to see me cook next, and you never know, it might show up on my YouTube channel. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.